Hello, everyone. In my neighborhood in Australia, the Aussies would like to say hello, mates. So I'm very glad you're watching me at the second part of my presentation. I would remind you the previous part was about myself. I told you a short story about myself, about what I have created and what is the main goal of the project. Yeah, but it was a prelude. Now I will tell you much more. I will try tell it in a rather simple terms. In American English, we used to say in layman's terms. That means I will avoid any technical issues. I will avoid any sophisticated phrases. I will keep it in basic English, hopefully. The main thing I would like to say at the very beginning is one thing. Please consider, I'm telling you about a new project, but it is the only one in internet. You cannot find any similar project, and I tell you why. Uh, the most project defined on internet about earning money, about how to earn big money. Um, okay, the most of them, let's tell the truth about this. The most of them are scams or are about people they are caring only about their own pocket and not the pocket of customers. Please try to see it with cold mind. Mostly, the most of them are caring about the pocket of the owners, about the pocket of the main investors, and not common customers. So it is most likely that you will lose your money, then you will earn a big money in a most number of such projects. So we have decided to create something completely different, totally different, um, and to create it in a transparent way. So we have no secrets. We are showing all the decentralized process to our investors, to our customers, to our members. And I will tell you about it in simple terms. So the main point is to earn big money, of course, because of the special situation that we have in the cryptocurrency world. There are things possible that philosopher haven't dreamed about. It is something that seems to be impossible in the real world. It is quite well possible in the cryptocurrency world. I will show you on a very clear examples. So let's consider the idea is to make the money together with us, together with the whole society, together with our all members, and not we will not take the money from our members, but we will earn the money together with our members, and that is making a very big difference. But let's get started from the very beginning. What situation we have now? Um, it is a situation unknown in the previously centuries because we have a very new technology, and the new technology is working against us. Let's tell us the truth. We have only one organization, one object that matters in a 21st century. These are big corporations. I mean the government corporations, I mean the bank corporations, I mean the pharmacy corporations. They are against the middle class. We have a very big invisible battle on the world to destroy the middle class, not to let the people to be rich, rather. to enslave the people, to make them to slaves, to make them human beings thinking only about surviving, not about earning big money. You shouldn't have time for it. You should only think about surviving in a modern world. So that's the main goal for the corporations. And maybe you think I'm overestimating the danger. It is not the case. It is not wolf's cry. No, it is the fact, and I'm not overestimating it. It is very serious. Because we could see it in the pandemia time. We can see it every day in many countries, in many European countries, and in the States and in Canada, maybe partly also in Australia. Luckily, we don't see the same events in Asia, in Southeast Asia. So there are on the world some islands of freedom, of course, but mostly it is going in the wrong way. So what we decided to do, we decided to set a new trend, not only to give you an offer for earning money, not only to give you a gateway for the future. It is not only the case. We have decided to make something more. We have decided to set a new trend on the entire world, to set a trend worldwide for all open-minded people. And this is possible for the first time. First of all, we have the best time for it because people are opening their eyes. People are becoming more and more aware of the situation of the whole world, and people want to do something against it. People want to keep the basic freedoms for themselves. I mean, the financial freedom, I think that's the most important thing in the world. To keep the mental freedom, but to keep the mental freedom, you have to have the access to the forbidden knowledge and everything. It is about new economy. Everything it is about new cryptocurrency words. It came to the forbidden knowledge, and it is not so easy like you think to access the right knowledge about this. So we want to gain the knowledge. We want to give you the access to the knowledge in a very, very clear way. I will tell you about it more in a sec. But the main goal is to prepare the people, to wake up the people, to shake the people, and to tell them the truth about the bank corporations, about the pharmacy corporations, and about government corporations. Maybe we can add something more. Maybe we should add religion corporations as well. But it is, it is a sensitive subject. Maybe I will tell you more later on about it. So let's focus on the project. So to be the only in the world, to be the only project uncomparable to any other project, we have done one thing. We have united three very different ingredients, very different elements to one. And let's focus about it. First of all, we have a very secure business. We have a very secure business that gives you much more possibilities than the out world, than the classic world with nation currencies, such like dollar, like pound, and so on. So we are dealing with the cryptocurrency world because the world is the future. Because we have much more possibilities to get to the financial freedom to make big money in the cryptocurrency world than in any other classic ways. So we will use it. We will use it for you and together with you, not against you. That's the main point. And it is an answer. It is a response to the banks, to the pharmacies corporations, to the government corporations, because the banks, for example, became to a tool of having full control of you. They are controlling your life. They are controlling your purchases. They are controlling every step you are making every day. They know exactly what you are buying in the morning, in the midnight, or during the day or night. They will know everything about us on the condition we are using our credit cards, on the condition we are using our cell phones. It is completely different. It is totally different in the cryptocurrency world because no one has access. No one can block your account. We don't say account in the cryptocurrency world. We will say the wallet. So you will have in a simple cell phone, you will have your private wallet. And no one will have access to it. Even if it gets stolen, even if someone steals from you this iPhone, will have no access to your wallet. Because it is not placed in the iPhone, it is not placed in the computer, it is placed in the internet. And with special keys, word keys, you will have access to the full wallet. The second field we are uniting with the business is education. Is education, and the most bewildering thing is the forbidden knowledge. So we are showing you or giving you access to the forbidden knowledge as a holistic field. So it's about economics. The new economics is about the cryptocurrency world, and it is about yourself. It is about personal development. We will show you how to learn much faster than you used to. We will show you how to acquire language and not learn language. We will show you many things that came out are most efficient in the world. So there are no randomly subjects. There are very carefully chosen subjects. They are most efficient, and it is tried and tested. It is the fact that we can prove about this. But that's not all. We have added some different field to the I've mentioned about. Maybe one thing more. If you lose your business, if you go bankrupt, if you will lose everything, normally you will be prepared to go on the roof and to commit suicide. But not with us, not in our society, because we will give you the key about the right knowledge, how to rebuild your business very fast, how to recreate your business very fast. So you will have the keys in the hand. So even if you lose everything together with us, I mean, if you lose everything in your own business, that doesn't matter, because together with us, you can be only profitable. In our project, you can only succeed. Okay, and that's the power. That's the power about the forbidden knowledge. There is one thing more. We don't hide anything. We will show our members, our shareholders, everything. We will be 100% transparent for every shareholder, for every member we have. There will be no secrets because we don't need it, because it will have more and more a decentralized form. And that means it should be the common ownership of us all, and not a product of couple of owners or the main shareholders. No, my aim is to make everyone have the feeling that is his ownership. Okay, but to do this, the project should be completely decentralized, and it will become such form in a couple of years. But now the main point is okay. what's about the business, because we have one part, this is the pure business in the cryptocurrency world. We have the forbidden knowledge. It is about education in a very big picture, I will tell you. And this is the third form, is about creating of a society of open-minded people. I will tell more later on. But let's focus on the first element, on the business. When we are thinking about earning money, we are thinking about projects that seem to be, it appears that they are similar, but it is not the fact, because in most cases, they will persuade you, they will convince you to invest some money. So every presentation is marketing presentation, is advertisement, some kind of advertisement, because it is a selling presentation, but not ours will be the same. Why? Because we don't need to sell anyone. We have to invite people, and we don't have to persuade them, to convince them to invest any money. Of course, they can do it. They can invest money in very different form. I will tell you about it, but they will decide by themselves. And maybe not at the very beginning, maybe later, when they are much more familiar with the gateway, with the portal, Cubersme. So where is the first point? In many projects, they seem to be similar, but they are not. The main thing is to sell a product made up from a cryptocurrency or a cryptocurrency by itself, to sell something and to convince the people to invest. We have very different tasks. Our task is to invite people to take part in a process, to take part in education, to take part in having access to the forbidden knowledge. That is our main aim, and not to sell something, and not convince the people to invest. They will decide by their own to invest or not when the right time comes. So you can ask now, maybe the main question is, where is the money coming from? And it is not secret. It is none of secrets. So I can tell you very openly from the subscriptions. So we are inviting people to our society through our gateway, through our portal. They can register themselves in our portal, and when they register already, they will become our members of our society. And then they have access to many things. First of all, they have access to the forbidden knowledge. They can educate themselves for $10 every month. The subscription amount is $10 every month, nothing more. So what they will become from the $10? First of all, the access for the forbidden knowledge. Every week there will be several times a training about communication, a training about how to create relationships between people, how to recognize the right personality in your business partner, or during negotiation, for example. And we are also minting coins. Minting is something different than mining, but I have promised you not to use sophisticated terms. So let's imagine it is something very similar. Minting and mining, it is something similar. We can have one word for it. We are producing our own cryptocurrency, and it is no shitcoin from the beginning, from the very beginning. Why? Because our coin will be representing the value of the whole project. So in the time when the project will increase, when we will add more and more to our project, it is obvious that the value of our coin will increase. And as theoretical physics, I would like to say, it was very deliberate for me to make the coin with a real value. So what is representing our coin? Something that is very real and that matters the most in the whole universe. And you cannot tell me you have something more precisely than this example I will give you. So our coin will represent energy, a very clearly amount of energy. You can calculate it in many different units. So buying our coin, you are buying energy. We will have special financial derivatives. We will have special options for each coin. But let's stop at this point and see what you have for the $10 you are paying a subscription every month. So you have the access to the forbidden knowledge. You can make a charisma training with us. We are the only one in the whole world preparing people to the charisma speech, for example. We are the only one. We are preparing the open communication. We are showing how you can make relationships during seconds. Yes, you have heard rightly. How to make relationships during 5 or 10 or 15 seconds. Not impression, but real relationships. By opening yourself. What does it mean when you are opening yourself? The most people have problems with opening their mind, have problems with telling about their emotions. So we are teaching the people how to speak fluently about your emotions, how to speak fluently about emotions of the others, and not only this. We don't like strangers. Every stranger has a bad connotation, association. So what we are doing, we are trying to make you to friends and not to strangers. But what does it mean? Who is a stranger? A stranger is someone that we don't know his weaknesses and we don't remember his name. So we have to repeat our name and we have to confess one or three our weaknesses, then we will not become to a stranger. It is very important to have the courage, and the courage is the key for living. Not to waste the time. The worst thing in the world probably is the awareness you have wasted so much time in your life. So we are teaching the people not to waste time, to have the courage. So that is the courage to speak about our weaknesses. These are only a few examples, but there are much more tools, about 100 tools. Especially one is very delivering. The tool that is telling us how to speak about our expectations, because people people have with this some problems, not only when they are speaking about financial expectations. No, even if we are speaking about expectations by themselves, we have so many problems to pronounce the real expectations we have. Sometimes we are unaware of our real expectations. And this is helping us not to waste the time, because before every business meeting, before every meeting, we should ask, we should tell our partners about our expectations, even about an 1 hour meeting. So there is nothing bad in it to speak about our expectations. This is what we are teaching the people. What is coming out from this training, the most important thing is the relationship. So we are teaching the people how to create stable relationships between people, and this can be perceived as a different language, as an update to every language in the world. So maybe you are speaking your native language. It doesn't matter. If you put on your own native language this update that we named open communication, you will have completely different quality to have have the communication with other people, to create relationship with them. You will be master. You will become the master of relationships. That is the main point. Okay, and the third element in the business is society. But before I speak, I tell you about the society. One thing more: where is the money coming from? Mostly from the subscription, and it is no secret, because we are giving for the $10 every month subscription, we are giving access to our education, to the personal development. We are producing coins. So every member that is paying $10 every month will become about 5 up coins, our coins, every day. And this is a small mystery. This is the small mystery that is possible only in the cryptocurrency world, because we are starting with a small value of the currency. The value for this day is about 2.5 cents. But we are producing for the next 5 or 6 maybe years our coin as a centralized coin and not decentralized. That means it will be representing the real value of the project. So month for month, it will be much more valuable, the coin. So that means you are every day becoming 5 coins. But when the coin will have value $1 or $10, that means you will become every day $50 for $10 subscription. Maybe you are recognizing this as a paradox, but it is not. It is something that is very typical. It is very normal in the cryptocurrency world. That is also the reason we are using the cryptocurrency world. Okay, we have a very special time now, till the 20th October this year. We have a very special time, and I would like to explain you why. Because we have decided to sell 30% of our property. We have decided to make for 30% new shareholders. And 1% we are selling now for $30,000. Beginning from the 21st October, we will offer a much bigger price for it. It will be cost $80,000 for 1%. Why is that? It's because we want to increase our project much more faster than we could do it being alone. But we won't give the feeling it is our all common property and not the property only for the owners and creators. So we won't have to 30%, not more, never more, but till 30% we will have new shareholders. They will care about the project. They will help to develop the project together with us. So that is a very special time to sell the shares for so low price. So the lowest percent you can buy is 0.1%. We are selling it for $3,000. So you can have 10 times more for $30,000. And what is the main point in this calculation? The main point, my dear friends, is that we are using none of hidden charges. There are no hidden charges. You are paying for the shares only once in your life, only one time. And after that, you will have not for 1 year, not for 5 years, not for a couple of years, but you will have during your lifetime, month for month, your salary, your profits at the last day at every month. So independent what we do, what we're planning in our project, you will have every month your salary, every month your profits as a shareholder. And there are no hidden charges. There are no hidden calculations. Why? Because we are very transparent. We are giving you the calculation pattern because we are telling you, okay, the whole income minus the commissions we are paying the people. This is what you are shareholder in. So that is the efficient profit. The base efficient profit equals to income minus the commissions. And that's all. It's very transparent. It's very clearly. But what means it in praxis? In praxis, that means when we are adding something more to our project, uh, you will never pay more to keep your percentage. So if you are a shareholder for 1%, you will keep this 1% forever, and no one will money from you, even if we are adding new project to two logos. The first thing we want to add during next maybe 2 months. Okay, and let's say in a couple of months, it's actually marketplace. It is a first project in the world how to sell and buy everything connected together in blockchain. So we will have the full documentary and the blockchain of each transaction. So there is no Amazon in the world based on the blockchain. So we will be the first big shop based on blockchain. And what does it mean when you are already shareholder for 1%? That means that we are extending this being a shareholder for the whole marketplace. I give you another example. Let's add in the future, you will add some, for example, a new bank we are creating in Cambodia. So you don't have to pay more. You will keep your 1% for everything will be added to the Q Logos project. And that is the main profit. That is the fairness we are offering you. In opposite or despite to many other projects you can see on the internet. So I'm sure you will appreciate it as a shareholder, as our shareholder in the whole future. And I would like to remind you, our project will be a never-ending story. And it will be forced to succeed. So don't wait for the train to future. Just pull up the chair. Let's get started together with us and be in the first train to the future. Because there's no way to hide yourself from the future. There's no way to ignore, to avoid the future. So you please feel invited. All of you feel invited, especially when you are thinking you are open-minded. That was the second part. And maybe a couple of days I will tell you much more about technical tools used in our gateway. So have a nice time. Um, take part in our project and see our next part. See you soon. Bye.